What is going on, guys? It's Kai here and welcome to another video. We have an insane botting drop tomorrow. We have the UNC Dunk Lows and I am going to be going all out on this shoe, and I mean all out, and I'm so happy, I'm so gassed for this release. Stock is looking good. I have got cyber and I am running a lot of tasks. Now this is either going to be very risky and going to be the best decision of my life, or this could be a massive flop. I'm willing to do this risk, so let's just see how it goes. Now, before we get into it, let's talk about my setup, what we are going to be running today, and how I'm going to increase my chances as much as I can to hit a fat clip on FOOTLOCKER. Now, if I don't cop, don't listen to a word I say. No, I'm only joking. But tomorrow, we are going to be running 4 different proxy providers. We're going to be running masked proxies, we're going to be running nebula proxies, we're going to be running a new sponsor to the channel. Can we get a round of applause, everyone? We have Ignify proxies. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about these, okay? A lot of good things about them. Not only that, but I've personally been testing them as well, and I'm not joking, it's looking good. And we also have Rampage. We're going to be running all 4 of these providers, actually all 4 of these sponsors. Now, don't think I only run them because they're my sponsors. The only reason these are my sponsors is because I use them in the first place, okay? I only get sponsored by the ones I use and the ones that work for me. So, tasks. We are going to be running 3,500 tasks, around that, okay? We're going to be splitting up our tasks into regions. We're going to be running UK, Germany, Italy, and Greece, okay? And they're going to be running all in my name apart from someone in Germany. This is going to be insane. Now, if you don't know, if I do not cop tomorrow, I'm talking over 50 quid's worth of proxies down the drain, okay? This is a big risk, not only for me, but also I want to get some good content. But we're not going to sleep. Cyber has been absolutely killing the releases recently. It's been cooking the hell out of FOOTLOCKER EU. I don't know if it's some sort of bypass or good coding, whatever it is, it's been taking stock. We are not going to waste this chance, and we're going to max out as much as possible, and let's get straight into it. Alright guys, we are in the cyber application, cyber bot, whatever you want to call it. I'm actually going to run through how I actually set up, because I had a couple of questions. Skip through this. I will put a time marker on the screen right now if you just want to move to live cop. However, this is actually going to be me, how I make my tasks and so on. So the first thing I'll always do is set up my proxy list. So as you can see here, I'm running Nebula, Mass, Nebula ISPs, Rampage, and Ignify. So the next job will be, right, so what, how many tasks do I want to run? And the way I like to do this is judging by how much stock there is, the amount of hype, how much the shoe is reselling for. I will vary my tasks. However, tomorrow is a very big drop, so I'll be running a lot of tasks. So what I like to do is I like to go into notes. So if I just shrink this down here, this is how I do it, okay? People are different, so this is how I like to work it out. It's a big drop tomorrow. I want to run 3,000, that's what I say 3,500 tasks, okay? So I've got to split this up between 4 different regions. I'm running DE, I'm running Italy, I'm running Greece, and I'm running UK. Now, this is where I've got to look. I want to split these 3,500 tasks equally between these, or do I want to run more for UK? Now, I want to run more for UK because that's my home country. I won't have to use a reshipper, so I'm going to run the hardest on UK. So, I want to run 1,500 tasks out of the 3,500, all on the UK. Now, I'm only going to run 500 for Germany, as this is for a slot. So we have 1,500 left, which leaves us 750 for Italy and also 750 for Greece. Now, this is just the start. So now we've worked out how much tasks for each region. We're also now going to work out between proxy providers, okay? So if you see here, we have got many different proxy providers. The main ones I'm going to be doing the most tasks on is Ignify and Nebula. So Ignify, Nebula. What else do we have? We have Rampage and we have Mast. So at the moment I have the most data for Ignify and Nebula. So I'm going to prioritize these 2, and these 2 are going to be the secondary ones. So the last thing, am I going to be running card or am I going to be running PayPal? So for this drop, I will be running 40% PayPal and the rest card. So just below half on PayPal and the rest on card. The reason why I'm doing this is because I've just got some new cards, so I'm pretty confident they will work and they won't get declined. I did forget to say we have the Dunklo UNC and we also have the GS Dunklo UNC. We're mainly running for the adults, so we'll probably do 70% to 30% between all of these tasks. Now this sounds already confusing, but I'm just quite methodical. I like to plan things out before I actually make them. So let's now go and make these tasks. So the store we are botting, FOOTLOCKER UK, simple as that. Random sizing, because I do not care about the sizing. So, SKU, this is different for each, obviously each release. However, the SKU for this number, which is supplied in your cook groups, what it should be, I should hope so, is this right here. Datadome, you'll always select capture, and payment, now this is different because obviously we're splitting up between each ones. So we're going to do our Germany tasks first. So I'm sure my slot person won't mind. We have Phase here. He's given me 3 different profiles to run these tasks off. So he's going to be running card, so we can select card, and then we can obviously select our proxies. Now, we have 3 different profiles, and we've got 500 tasks, so it's about 125 tasks per profile. So I'm going to run a bit of Nebula. Obviously, need to change that to DE because this is for Germany, so I did forget about that. Card. So we're going to run a bit of Nebula, so it's 30, so that will create 90 tasks as it's 3 different profiles. Going to select some for Masked, that's going to create 30. Then I'm also going to select some for Ignify with 270, and then also some for Rampage. That's going to create 360 tasks. Now we can actually have a bit more here, so we're going to go back to Ignify, create some more in Ignify, and we're basically at our 500 now. So that is Germany done. Now all I'm going to do now is just repeat that for all the other ones, so I'm not going to show you everything. However, that is how I actually make my tasks, and I will see you guys now in the morning with a face cam, and hopefully we cop some. Good morning, guys. It is now the morning. It's 8 to 8, so we are ready to go. We have our ISPs running, and we're going to run the rest of our tasks. We have 3,500 tasks, which is a lot. The most I've ever run personally, because I don't really run too hard most of the time. But yeah, 8 minutes before the release. We'll start these in about 3 minutes, so about 5 minutes before the release. And then we've got to hope for the best. It's going to be a massive drop, this. Let's hope we can actually get some shoes. And apart from that, I mean, good luck if you are running yourself. Obviously, you're watching this after. However, I hope it did all go well. If you would like to join my cook group, please get the top link in the description. This is where I teach you how to bot, how to manual sneak resell, start to sneak resell, and if you're advanced, and give them tips, you know, to expand and scale your business. That'll be top link in the description if you would like to join it. But apart from that, we have blabbered on for quite a long time. Let's get into this live cop. Right. Let's just start a little bit later. We're going to start 3 minutes before, because I need to log in to, well, we'll start now, obviously. But we do need to log into our PayPal, as you can see here. So we'll get that logged in now. Okay, no, we're in. Everything's in. For you, man. Shat myself. Here we go. Come on, Cyber. Let's cook. Let's go. How long we got? 1 minute. Let's go. Come on. Yes, yes, we've got one. We got one. Payment confirmed. Let's go. Yes. Paid. Another one. No, just one. We got one. We got one. We got one. This is a start. Didn't come up on my thing, but we got one. Oh, fucking hell, that scared me. It's a news notification. I thought it was Revolut, man. I've got 46 adding to cart. We've got to get some here. Another. Yes. I got another. Well guys, I am actually quite happy with that release. So if you saw there, we had 2 checkouts, potentially 3, we are still not quite sure, but we definitely did have 2. What happened was essentially my internet just literally kept cutting out for like a split second, well a couple seconds, and I think that may have affected my drop. Essentially I found that when these cut out, I had to restart my tasks and it didn't really work as well as I thought it to. However, we got 2 cops for sure, we might have 3, we do not know. Why I'm saying that is because we haven't done an email for the 3rd one, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. However, you know what I said before about the new sponsor, Ignify? Ignify was the checkout, was the proxy that I used for this checkout. So a big shout out to Ignify. If you want to use this discount code, if you want to purchase them, you get 10% off Kai_Kicks. But apart from that, now we do have another live cop. Now I'm going to have some backstory behind this one because this is quite a funny story. So I was actually working, okay? I have to drive to Birmingham, which is about an hour and a half drive for me for work on some days. Essentially, I was not going to be free for this drop, this Court Purple drop. This Court Purple drop I wasn't going to run for initially, however we had a slot person that wanted a couple pairs. I think they wanted like 4 pairs, and I said yeah sure, why not. I got my mum, and I'm not joking, I'll put some clips on, my mum to set up my tasks on my computer, and I also told her to set up the recording in the morning, and I would stop and start tasks from my phone. So whilst I was in Birmingham, my computer was on, and yeah, you can see how the footage goes right now. So yeah guys, that footage actually, well, that live cop kind of went okay. I mean, he got the pairs he wanted. Obviously it's not a very hype shoe, but I just thought it was quite funny how I was literally doing it all from my phone. That drop we did use Rampage, only Rampage, because we had quite a lot of data, so we thought let's just use it for this. So a big shout out to all my sponsors for today's release. If you would like to join my cook group, please get the top link in the description. As I said before, we teach you everything you need to know, whether that's botting or whether that's manual sneaker reselling. We take you to the next level, which you do need as a reseller. So apart from that guys, hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out guys.